What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Miss Pat. It's time to come see me live. March 13th through the 14th, which is this week. I will be at Punchline Philly. Take your ass over to punchlinephilly.com and get them tickets. March 20th, I will be at the Calusa Casino Resort in Calusa, California. Go over to calusacasino.com and get your tickets. Houston, get your shit together because I'm on my way, baby. April the 9th through the 11th, I will be at the Houston Improv. Go to improvhouston.com and I will be out of the country, baby, from April the 15th through the 25th. I'm taking my black ass to Sydney, Australia, and Melbourne, Australia. I will be at the Comedy Festival April the 15th through the 25th. Come to my website and check it out. Netflix got a special, and guess who's in it? My black ass. I will be at Netflix is a Joke with the Realtor, some good friends of mine, Christina P., Bobby Kelly, Jim Jeffrey, just to name a few. Go over to netflixisajoke.com and get your tickets. And I also will be at the festival all weekend. May 2nd, I will be at the Hollywood Improv, y'all. Get your tickets now. Go over to hollywoodimprov.com and get your tickets right now.
Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit misspatcomedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the podcast of the Pat Down. We know y'all stuck at home with your motherfucking kid, but everything gonna be all right. Beat their ass, feed them, and make them take 9 naps a day.
That's good advice.
I'm here with Chris and Deon looking at me like I said something wrong. Whoop them kids' ass and make sure you make them take a lot of naps so you can rest and relax. Everybody at home, we gonna be all right. What we talk about today?
We're talking about the coronavirus.
The coronavirus, big dicks, and what else?
Stay tuned after the music.
Algiculture.
Agriculture. Stay tuned.
I don't remember talking about big dicks at all.
Fuck y'all. Stay tuned after the music.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. It's Pat, spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. It's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
Abducted in Plain Sight, I think, was probably still top 3 funniest episodes.
Genuinely right. It's really funny. I always like to ask people what's their favorite episode, and that one, Illegal Knees and Granddaddy Long Legs, are like the top 3.
What was the one we just put out? That, man, I think that was probably one of my favorites.
The Diamond and Silk one?
Yes.
I didn't listen to it.
Oh, that one is hilarious.
You really should listen to the show. It's quite good. The one that we haven't even put out yet, that we've got banked, where she says the M word.
Yeah, that one was pretty funny too.
N-word.
M.
We're
not gonna repeat it. You're just gonna have to wait till it comes out.
I don't even when people be hitting me up and they be like, oh, I was like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Because I don't remember shit.
You got some lint in your ring right there.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Once the mics go off, I forget everything that everybody says. And they're like, that thing was so funny that you said. I'm like,
well, it's funny because I like to pick out the clips, but like I get to listen to the whole thing, and there's shit we talk about. I'm like, I don't even remember talking about that.
Yeah.
It's so funny though.
I mean, it's a good partnership.
I like going through the YouTube comments and seeing what people really like about the show. I mean, you're always going to be those few assholes.
Somebody said last week, Deon is the smartest one. He's the only one on the list. Everybody else is stupid. And I started to say, really, motherfucker?
Yeah. That's not true at all.
Oh, fuck them. He jack his dick to your picture.
It's those gray sweatpants he's got on.
Well, I like to keep it loose, you know what I'm saying?
You free balling?
Always.
I'm trying to get the YouTube hits up, ladies.
No, I was saying, but a lot of people really like the back and forth. People always say they learn something from you, which is what I like.
Well, good. We want to learn something. It's all about bringing people together. You know, I know sometimes y'all be feeling like we racist and shit. I know sometimes I feel like you racist, and some days you feel racist. I mean, come on, be in the car. How many times people piss you off?
I'm racist in the car all the time.
Really? What do you? How,
Oh, you white motherfucker! You
No, you
Chinese,
hunky,
you
you
you illegal. Oh yeah, in
Yeah.
the car, I am the most. Yes.
Are you racist in the car? Come on.
No.
I know you
I'm
say
hella
nigga.
racist in the car.
You say, if I owned a gun, I would shoot you, nigga. I know you saying them. You look like you said them long, nigga.
believe it or not, the only time I have racist thoughts is when I'm here.
I told you, motherfucker. You gonna wait till you come to the nigga's house to get a racist thought.
No, I'm the type that like I put on.
Somebody piss you off, black, a Mexican, a Chinese, a Asian. What term do you use?
I'm racist to black people too. When I'm in the car and you do something stupid in traffic, oh, the worst comes out. I'm glad there's no recordings in my car.
I put on
the worst.
I put on a podcast and listen and drive, and like I don't think about it. And my dad will just be, "Did you see those 15 people that cut us off?" And I'm like, "We got here the same time, and you got here angry, and I didn't." So I don't get road rage.
Oh
like
Lord,
that.
this Jesus Christ, nigga.
I take that back. You know who I get not racist against is old people in the car. You old motherfucker, get out of my fucking
They
way.
drive so goddamn slow.
God, I hope you get... Never
They
mind.
have their nose out, they have their lips on the steering wheel. I'm like, bitch, are you licking the wheel or are you driving?
It doesn't matter what race they are. They all have the same face that I can barely see. Their mouth is open. Like, why are you breathing? You mouth breather, get out of the way.
I fucking hate old people, and then you get the blowing on them, and they stop and start shaking. They Parkinson kick in. They shit on themselves. And I'll be like, let me stop, because, bitch, you about to be 50. You going to be old, too, and somebody going to be blowing at you. But I'm going to be one of them hip bitches. I ain't going to never get old, because my children young, and I'm going to be on. I'll probably going to the club when I'm 75.
Do you go to the club now?
No. But, you know, when you get old, you want to do young people shit.
Yeah, right.
So you go through that. I'm a teenager, then I'm settled down. Then you go, I'm about to die. Let me fucking have fun before I die. You go through that stage.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Fortunately for us, everything's getting shut down now, so we ain't gonna be able to have fun.
So things are moving like hourly. So we're recording this on the 16th, and it'll be released in a week. So let's preface with whatever we say here, know that, because we could all be in FEMA camps by next Tuesday. Who the
Nigga,
hell?
I'm not going no FEMA camp with you.
You're in a FEMA camp.
I own this motherfucker.
I walked in here and I was immediately doused with Lysol by Garyana. Junebug held me down.
You about right, because she sprayed me down there and the whole night. Go take a bath. Go take a bath. I said, this is my pussy. If I want Corona on my pussy, let Corona stay on my
Pretty
pussy.
sure you don't want Corona on your pussy.
There's hand washing guidelines on the mirror in there with these dirty kids. I understand why,
Shut
but
the fuck up.
please, I just went to pee and there's a log in there.
I know. I'm sorry about you had to see the kids shit. I don't know why kids shit and think it's supposed to soak and just get up and run away. Don't even watch that.
They do. Why do kids leave their shit in the toilet?
I don't know why they leave their shit in the toilet, especially with all this bullshit. Now you'll wash your hand, but you won't wipe your ass.
Yeah, it's really
It's
weird.
obvious you did not wipe your ass.
That's
So
yeah, there's a full log and no toilet paper in there. How's that possible?
somebody got some shitty drawers right now. I need to go check. Somebody
They
probably
gonna
got a
fill it in an
highway.
hour. They gonna fill it.
Somebody
in an hour.
probably got a highway in their underwear. Veering off to the right, veering off to the left.
We do itchy asshole material. We're gonna have to do an episode of Louie about it. Did you ever see that episode where they're talking about? I before we get on Corona, did you ever see the episode? Because I wonder, you two are comedians. He confronts Dane Cook about stealing his joke about itchy assholes when you have shit in your butt.
I remember
did
that
that?
bit.
Or Dane Cook said, "You stole my joke," and Louis goes, "Not for nothing, but like poop in your asshole that itches is a common human experience. It's not your fucking joke. Like it's my asshole." Something along that. Like, how do you guys like? Have you ever gotten accused of stealing a joke or? Like, or this thing's a really common thing that it's almost
When I
hacked.
first started and I didn't know shit about comedy,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I used to tell a joke that I learned off a Comic View. I would go. Went to a all black party with one of my white friends, and right as the music cut off, I turned to him and said, "Who you call a nigga?" I got that from Comic View. So that was my closer for like probably 6 months before someone was like, "Hey, you can't do that,"
Right.
and I didn't know any better. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know," and since then, no.
I never heard you do that.
This was when I first started.
Who was a comedian?
I don't remember his name. It was a light-skinned dude. I think it was from the New Orleans season of Comic View.
And so a black comic told you it was somebody else's joke?
A professional comic told me it was somebody else's joke. Yeah.
Oh, I never did that.
Comedians aren't graceful about that stuff. They just immediately assume you're a piece of shit. You stole that, you motherfucker. Not, maybe he's new and doesn't know.
Sometimes it's some professional niggas that steal jokes.
It depends on like you can tell when someone who legitimately doesn't fucking know any better versus someone who should know better. And like, bro, you stole it. Like Carlos Mencia should have known better.
What you mean shoulda? He did know better. He said he didn't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. Like Michael Collier say people jokes. And I don't know if this is stealing or he just complimenting the person, but he'll say, well, this person said this, and he'll do the joke. So I don't know if that's stealing.
Yeah, if they're paying him to tell other people's jokes, that's fucking stealing. That's stealing.
I think the hackiest shit I ever heard was that nacho cheese. This is nacho cheese.
Who did that joke?
Michael Carter.
He just got a ticket in Philadelphia. Did you guys see that? He was in Philadelphia the same time you was.
Show got canceled.
Who is this?
Michael Collier. He's a black comedian.
Okay.
He
was in that Young Dolph video with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look him up. I bet I've seen them.
He was in Philadelphia in a park smoking a cigar. We're just walking through the park with him and then a couple people, and the cops gave him a ticket for smoking in the park. He didn't know he couldn't smoke in the park. As he's getting the ticket, this white man walks by with a cigarette, and they don't fucking say anything. So Michael Collier's on Facebook Live saying these cops are racist, and he's going in on them. And he's like, I didn't see no sign. And some white lady comes like, there's a sign right here. And he's like, well, I didn't see it. So like, shouldn't I get a warning or anything? And they wrote him a $100 ticket.
So what did the white man get?
The fuck on. That's what he got. He just walked right on by, smoking his cigarette. Nobody said shit to him.
Have you ever seen the show Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like the baby. Not the mama.
He do look like the baby.
God damn.
How did you find that picture, nigga?
I don't know. He just has that look, or like the live action Mario movie.
Wow. School is out for me, so it's going to be a rough 2 months for us. We doing online school because everybody's scared of the coronavirus, which is real, people. I don't understand. You know what I do like about the coronavirus?
It's got some redeeming qualities, like Castro.
Nigga,
and
gas is $1.71. Excuse the fuck out of you. I've been buying stock like a nigga buying crack. The other thing I like about it,
so $5 at a time.
yeah, that shit is dead ass cheap. The gas prices, the airlines, and I really feel sorry for the airlines.
Yeah,
You're buying gas, you can't go nowhere.
From CBC Podcasts comes an intimate new audio drama.
Everyone feels the same way when we fall in love, right? But what if I'm a puzzle piece forged in such a dysfunctional factory that when I meet my perfect match, it's a disaster? How did I get here? I fell in love.
Asking for It. Available on CBC Listen or wherever you get your podcasts.
Asking for it.
The fuck,
You put it in a refrigerator.
put it.
She got a stockpile of gas and nowhere to go.
Libertarians are well-known preppers. I know people who have 50 gallons of gas in their garage, and I'm like, you're gonna blow up.
No, but I mean, stuff is really cheap. The airlines is taking a beating. When I flew in from Philadelphia, man, it was literally like 20-some people on that plane. I've never seen 20-some people. That plane from Atlanta to Indiana is motherfucking white as fuck.
Yeah.
Usually it's probably 3-4 black people on the whole plane. It was nobody on that motherfucking plane. First class probably had 6 seats.
Wow. How many does it normally have?
None.
Really?
None. It usually have no fucking seats.
I'd have been like, yo.
Because, this is where agriculture and all that bullshit they be doing here. Fucking
agriculture?
Agriculture. I can't pronounce it. Agriculture, whatever the fuck it's called. Y'all gonna stop picking at my motherfucking vocabulary.
We'll give you a pass because you thought that corn was grass when you first moved here.
I sure did. Agriculture.
This sounds like fucking math. What you get in algebra culture, nigga? I failed that shit, bro. I gotta go to summer school.
You know all of that shit is. You know the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm tired of y'all trying to correct my motherfucking English.
My
Just
friend
trying to
goes,
understand it.
I'm thinking about getting a ticket to Mexico for early May. It's $31. I'm like, because they know that they're going to get your $31, you're never going to get to go. Like, you're watching the same news programs I am. What are you doing?
I just saw Leo Flowers.
Yeah, I was just about
strapped in.
He's Peru.
Peru.
He's a comic friend of ours. He's trying desperately because they're shutting it down today. Like,
yeah.
And he got to be there for 14 days. Nigga, I would not leave that airport. I would sleep in the airport for 14 days.
Like that Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I would handcuff myself to the sink.
Last week in the radio industry, event industry, like if you work in any of those industries, sports, that sucked. This week it's restaurants, travel.
Yeah, my daughter's her dumb ass just flew to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her don't go. I said, well, bitch, let me tell you something. If you get trapped, all I can do is put a note on a bird back and try to send you some seeds. I'm not coming out there fucking with you.
You got plenty of gas to drive down and pick her up.
I ain't going. No, I'm not driving no motherfucking where. You ain't about to have me out because you know what's next? Looters.
Yeah.
Looters. Them crazy motherfuckers knocking windows out and motherfuckers stealing. That people, I ain't got time for nobody to be, but you come up in here, we gonna eat your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Literally.
We gonna eat y'all.
My friend lives in New York City. All the little bodegas were empty. Trader Joe's on Friday had a line 3 hours long, and I told my friend, I was like, "You need to come home. You need to come home to Indiana. It's gonna. Have you seen I Am Legend? Like it's."
Let me ask you something. Do you believe this is real?
Absolutely. No.
Do you believe this is real?
Yeah, it's real.
It's real, goddamn.
When people die, you
when
should know it's
Idris
real.
Elba get it, nigga, it real. Tom Hanks could be trying to try it for his second part, and what that little nigga name with that little the balls.
Oh. Castaway.
Wilson. He should be trying. He probably be trying to write another Wilson. But
That's not even the name of the movie.
What's the name of the movie?
Castaway.
Castaway. He probably trying to make a second Castaway with a fucking disease. But let me tell you something. Idris Elba got it today, nigga. It real.
Black people can't get this, right?
Yeah, black. That nigga blacker than blacker. You don't get no blacker than Idris Elba. He black with French, nigga. Down south nigga, he black as fuck. So y'all better stay y'all motherfucking ass, especially you know healthcare having ass motherfucker. Last thing you need to do is get a cough and fall the fuck over. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I worry about our response to this. Like a lot of people you see on Facebook don't think it's real. I've known black people like black people can't get it. I'm like,
nigga, this is the first time we ever heard this disease. So, let me tell you what a black bitch said to me. So I'm at the airport, right? And I got my sanitizer wipes, and I got my hand sanitizer, and I got my gloves. I'm ready for this shit. So I'm ordering some food. And she said, "Oh, those Lysol wipes in your purse?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You know them wipes got the coronavirus, don't you?"
What?
I called down and said, "You ain't gonna believe what this dumb bitch did." And that was so dumb that I just looked at her. And I said, "Bitch, give me my french fry. Just give me my french fry." I can't even argue with your stupid ass. She said the wipes got the coronavirus.
Where do these people get this information from? Like
YouTube?
The convert, like I don't know the inverse, but like white conservative America does not believe this is real at this point. You know, hopefully we're still in the situation where not a lot of people are dying. We just had our first death here. Like it's all, you don't have to trust the government. Just look at Italy and trust your eyes. Like it literally, the problem is that if any one of us got it, if the three of us got it, if the listener gets it, if you're under 60, you're going to get a bad cold. It's going to be a sucky cold. You're going to be fine. There's no need to panic. The problem is that so many people get it at once, and there's so much fear that people rush to the hospital, and you go from these hospitals that have 100% capacity to 500% capacity in a couple days, and then people die because there's not enough ventilators for the people who can't breathe, because a coronavirus is a virus that attacks your lungs. And so if you feel symptoms, if you have allergies and you don't know if it's coronavirus or not, I'm not saying don't go get tested, but There's nothing
Well,
that
the
you.
goddamn test is $1,100.
I called to see if they were available here. It's $900, but the CDC is going to make it free. And by the time this airs,
The Katie Porter.
you will be able to go through a drive-through test.
So they asked up, didn't she? Katie
Yeah.
Porter, that white lady. I don't know where that bitch come. That's a bean-eating white lady.
Who is this?
She's a bean-eating white lady.
Congresswoman.
That didn't help me figure out who you were talking about. There's a lot of bean-eating white ladies out there.
Man, she don't play that shit. She sound like she can play basketball, don't she? She threatened that ball. She say, "Is it gonna be free, nigga?" That's not how she said it, but that's how I saw it coming out of it. Make it free, nigga.
She basically, for all intents and purposes, said exactly what Miss
Right.
Pat just said. She was like,
That's how I interpreted it. I was like, this bitch is crazy. She said, I don't want to hear that. Is it gonna be free,
She
nigga?
was trending on Twitter for that.
And he finally said it's gonna be free.
Yeah.
And she said, America is free.
Shout out to Roche Diagnostics, an Indianapolis company that built this test that it's almost, I think it's in a matter of hours you can find out. But like, don't freak out. Everybody's freaking out. Freaking out in other countries is what overwhelms the healthcare system. So just be smart. Like, if you get it and you're young and healthy, like if you have breathing
Who
problems, you
asked
need
you
to
to
go.
tell them all that shit? These
Because
already
people
know
need
that.
to know.
People already know
People
that.
don't know
No,
that.
they don't.
They don't
You have
know.
to assume that the
People.
vast majority of people are
Are
stupid.
you or are you
dumb.
not taking antibiotics?
I am.
It's a virus. It's not. If you take antibiotics, it actually can
Nigga,
make
I'm
it worse.
taking. I'm
pussy's
taking
gonna
vitamins.
smell.
I don't
That's
give
the
a
only
fuck. It's
effect.
already green. I'm taking antibiotics. I take the immune booster. I'm drinking an immune booster. I ain't with that bullshit. I ain't trying to go down over here.
You
And
know what will help your immune system? Not having a green pussy. What the fuck?
fuck you, Deon.
I think that's your problem.
Yeah.
I be pissing green because I am full of vitamins.
Yeah.
And I be washing my hand and I ain't going back out that goddamn door unless I'm returning something to get my money back. I gotta get my money back. My cruise got canceled.
Did you get your money back?
Oh, I went to my bank today. They thinking about they looking into it because goddamn, I need my motherfucking money back. My cruise got canceled. My date got canceled. And then I ordered 2 pair of Gucci glasses. I ordered some glasses because you motherfuckers stole my glasses. So I ordered some offline, right? And they came in fake. Faker than a motherfucker, y'all. What? Like, I don't know fake glass. I said, bitch, you got the right one. I emailed that bitch. I said, bitch, you better Google me because I want my motherfucking money back. And I'm calling PayPal right now, bitch ass nigga. That's what I emailed them. And they called me back and said, oh, you can send them back.
We have some tough economic times ahead. I want you to start an Airbnb for white people where you yell at customer service reps to get their money back for stuff. I'd never do what you just
shit. I get my money back. I don't play that shit. It is hard time. We about to go in some lockdown. My hub might get laid out. I ain't doing shit. Everything I bought, nigga, I took back. I took
Some poor Clarence Rudolph, just so sad he's not gonna be here for Christmas time.
I'm gonna miss Ramon.
I took everything, but I'm bracing for the fucking rough times. Then everybody talking about some, in the hood, they like, just go over this coronavirus shit and you can get your bills and shit paid. I said, you can get your phone bill and your gas and light bill waived. So I say, okay, which sounds like a good idea if people not working, the government telling everybody to waive the bill. But what I want to know before I go sign up for this shit, when this shit is over, I'm going to have 2-3 bills stacked up on top of each other?
I don't think so. I think what a lot of companies and what everybody's kind of doing is like a waiving of it, like a grace period. You get this month free. I think you're going to see a lot of that because there's a lot of, this isn't anybody's fault. Maybe China's because they didn't shut down travel, but like the reality is it's nothing anybody that is alive today has ever gone
eating
through.
bats. This is whoever ate the first fucking bat.
Yeah.
Shit. That's that.
I think they did that shit because Trump pissed them off. I think they said, hey, Yang, we're going to put this in your ass. Get on that plane and go to America and say, chew.
Did you just say Yang took one for the team?
They put Yang on the plane.
the name
And
of this
they put Yang on the plane, sent Yang to New York and had that motherfucker cough. Achoo, 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 achoo. And Yang spread that shit. And when Yang got back to China, they killed Yang and act like they didn't know what the fuck happened.
China will kill the shit out of you for nothing.
They kill Yang Yang.
They give no fucks.
So China basically covered this up, and then one doctor posted a video saying everybody needs to pay attention. This is
because
bad.
that doctor gave it to Yang Yang to come to America, then he felt guilty. And then the reporter tried to report on Yang Yang, they killed him too. So everybody dead. Yang Yang dead, the reporter dead, the doctor dead, and the virus is up here fucking us up. That's how it spread. They be taking one for the team. They takes one for the team. I'm telling you, Yang Yang was over here.
I don't even think if Yang Yang knew he was taking one for the team, but he didn't have a choice.
Well, what they told the nigga he was going on a field trip to America?
Who knows what they told him? But that's how they get you. That's how the government do.
Shit,
They tell you one thing with a secret plan behind it.
They say, if you go and die for us, we're going to take care of your family.
And you be dead, and then you don't even know if they're going to do that shit.
But who do that?
They end
Them
up
or
killing your
Indians?
family, too.
Who is that they do that? They be saying, you go blow up yourself, we're going to take care of your family.
Oh, that's ISIS.
Oh.
That's ISIS, by the way, I don't know if this is a real headline, but if it's a fake one, it's funny. ISIS suspends all terrorism due to coronavirus. If they suspended real terrorism because of this, that's crazy.
Oh, they don't want to get a cold, but they'll blow a nigga up.
You can't do a suicide bomb in an empty bus station.
That's a
You're
fair
just
point.
killing yourself. That's like
true.
practice.
Yeah, that's practicing killing yourself. So how you gonna know if you did a good job if you killed yourself?
You can't get no virgins if you don't kill nobody.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So that's how it got to America, y'all.
Did you see that dude? That white man who bought 17,700 bottles of.
He just donated it today.
Well, they made him donate.
Yeah, he was politely.
But I think I
forced to
bought a
donate.
bottle of $8 sanitizer from him too.
You what?
I think I bought a bottle of sanitizer from him.
For $8?
I did. I thought it was something special. I just hit, hey, we need it.
That's why this works. He charged 3 times the price, and then you went.
Well, he had already made his money, so he didn't give a fuck. He was probably going to be a millionaire. But what my thing is, you can't knock the man hustle.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Because when you're hustling off people's fears and insecurities,
I would have bought it. Honestly, if I would have bought $17,000,
they'd have locked your black ass up.
No, I would have sold it for $2. You doubling your money.
Yeah, that's my point. Like when you're greedy,
I wouldn't have sold it. I mean, $2, $2.50 at the most. I'm making $1.50 a bottle.
Yeah, and she stole a truck of tires. You really think you're gonna get
I
through?
didn't steal them tire. That crackhead stole the tire. I just bought the motherfucking tire. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't be putting that theft on me.
he only forges white people's checks.
I do. Black people didn't have no money back in the day when I forged checks.
Nigga, black people don't got money today. What are you talking about? Ain't shit,
Well,
man.
they check when you will check forge, it's all about the check number. That mean the person had to count a long time, and a lot of time Gloria Jean started at 200. That means she had just got that count like 8 months ago, maybe a year ago.
I had a checkbook one time. I think I used a total of 5 checks
In your whole life?
my whole life.
Yeah.
I still have the checkbook, but I closed that account a long time ago because it was fucking chasing their gangsters.
Other than rent, maybe 2 checks ever.
Oh, I never wrote a check that wasn't rent.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't even
So
think I
back to
remember
this
how-
coronavirus shit. What do you think gonna happen?
So it's hard because this is going to air a week from now. I think if you look at Italy and China, what happens is the government is going to institute a quarantine. We're already kind of slowly moving into that so people don't freak out too much because this past week, everybody hit the shelves and they started raiding the food stores. Like, you need a 1 to 2 week cushion. The grocery stores are going to stay open. The banks are going to stay open. The pharmacies, the hospitals. Like, if they say non-essential businesses need to close, like it's going to be, it's just, you're going to have food. Like, you don't need to go buy too much because what happens is you go and buy all the stuff that Walmart and Meijer and Kroger gives to Midwest Food Bank, and then food shelters, which have an increased demand because of unemployment, can't feed people. So take what you need. Like, you don't need 17,000 gallons of hand sanitizer. Like, I just think it's really important that we kind of look out for each other in this time period because everybody's going to suffer hardship.
What you gonna do for me, Chris?
This podcast. I told you. Everybody has to suffer hardship.
White men always lying. I said, what you gonna do for me, Chris? Podcast. I thought you gonna write a nigga a check or some shit.
Please.
You know I got all these children right here being homeschooled. You know I can't homeschool.
Nigga, you spent $26,000 on a cruise. What can Chris do for you?
You want to... Please.
He can do this goddamn podcast.
Let me say this, y'all. It was people going with me. We all did this shit together. Me, Pat ain't got no $26,000 I'm playing on a motherfucking cruise. It was 9 of us going on this motherfucking cruise. And we all paid in that motherfucker together. I'm just fighting to get our money back.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I think we're all going to be fine. Like, there is going to be a tomorrow. I think right now, because literally nobody...
Who said it wasn't going to be no tomorrow? Do you know some shit we don't know, Chris?
Yeah, I'm watching people freak the fuck out all the time, like hitting all these different Facebook groups and Twitter. Like, I'm just seeing the panic, and it's because everybody's kind of acting like it's a hurricane right now, because there isn't a person alive that's ever been through a pandemic, so we don't know what to do or how to prepare for it. The reality is just stay calm. Like, you're going to get a cold... And if you are sick and you need treatment, go get it. But if like if I get it, I'm a 36-year-old male. I'm going to survive. I don't want to go and take up hospital resources from somebody like who's a 70-year-old smoker.
So what you going to do? You going to stay at the house and just suffer through it?
Yeah, I'm going to quarantine myself. I'm going to stay home. I've been staying home for the last week. Like, this particular week's really important because the problem is it pops. You get a few cases and then it starts to cluster. And then all of a sudden there's a sudden explosion of the disease. And that's what overwhelms everybody. So what you're likely going to see is the military right now is preparing to set up mass units to help
Why do it sound
cities.
like you're doing a news report?
Because I think people need to know this shit.
It's important.
People trust us more than they trust Brian Williams.
Well,
He be
Brian Williams,
lying?
I was going to say, wasn't he a lying-ass piece of shit
Yeah.
anyway?
Also,
I love Brian Williams. When he lied at the time, that hurt my heart. But anyway.
You asked me what I think is going to happen.
So pretty much in the nutshell, and so we don't talk you out of there. Stay the fuck at home. Yeah. And if you ain't old, you going to be all right.
Right.
You're going to be able to cough that shit right up out your nose and your ass. Just stay the fuck at home. Don't kiss nobody. Just eat peppermint, nigga. Take some cold medicine. Put your nuts on ice and relax.
Yeah. It's going to be fine. Like, there's...
I just told him that. Oh, he want me to tell you. It's going to be fine, motherfucker.
And check up on your elderly neighbors. Like,
and see what them old niggas next door to you doing.
Yeah. Because if people can't drive, then... Like, I live in an apartment complex, and...
He live in a shit apartment complex where they take your tires off your car.
And so the old people aren't going to have their family being able to get to him. So
old people ain't shit, and they ain't going to have nobody check on. Go check on them old niggas.
So I know we said fuck these old people, but...
He said fuck them old people, not me.
We all said it.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah.
All three.
When they driving, not when they
the meanest to the... You blue-haired motherfuckers.
Now, only when they driving, not when they at home sick. So check up on the elderly. Check up on me too, because I'm old too.
You're not that old. You pretend like you're old. You're fine.
No, I'm old, motherfucker, and I'm worried about the coronavirus and so I'm worried about all this shit. I be checking.
Is that your go-to strategy?
Somebody said on Facebook, if you want to know if you got a coronavirus, do like that. If it don't hurt, you ain't got it. So I've been doing that all day.
I saw Sinbad posted that on Twitter. He said, "Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Afterward, if you don't cough or feel like you need to cough, then you don't have it."
Then another thing,
because it's a lung disease.
So let me say, don't cough in here, mother. Where the lights all at? Fuck 'em.
I was in the grocery store yesterday, and there was this couple, and I'm walking my cart, and the wife goes, "Achoo!" And then I walk by them, and she goes, "Achoo!" And I went, "Ah!" And I look back laughing, and the husband was gonna kick my ass, and then he started howling because he realized I was kidding, and she was pissed. She's a black woman, so I was afraid. But it was that's apparently not a funny joke. People.
So when I was in Philly, right, and it's all this, people scared to come out. They bought tickets, and thank you to the strong and brave people who really came out. I know some people couldn't come out because they had conditions of their own, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys who did come out. So I don't want to not talk to people. They risk their lives pretty much to come see me. So I was like, fuck. I just asked y'all to sanitize your hand, and I take a picture with you, right? And I'm holding my breath. I almost fucking fainted trying to hold my breath with these fucking pictures. But I started to get paranoid because, I'm 47, 48. I don't know how old I am. But, so I would have hot flashes. I was, oh my God, I got a fever. Oh my God, I got a fever. I'm sweating. Then all of a sudden I cool off. I said, what the fuck wrong with me? And then my mom said, bitch, you getting old, them hot flashes. So I don't want to run and bought myself a personal thermometer. I got that bitch in my mouth like a cigarette. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting hot. I got to take off my clothes. Then it'll just go away. So the hot flashes had me fucked up in feeling. Plus, I was real fucking paranoid. So ladies, don't get your fucking hot flashes fucked up with the coronavirus, because you can heat up. And you know them titties can get about 150 degrees. Just give it about 15 minutes and wait till that heat go off, and then put your thermometer back in your ass and see if it go down.
Who's still using ass thermometers?
Some days it's warmer back there.
Ashley.
They should make dildos with thermometers on them.
Why?
It would be. I should create a dildo like it have like a gauge on it, and then when they really it is a light pop on, you tearing that pussy up.
A cum gauge? Is that what you're talking about?
Wouldn't that be kind of neat? them lesbians will eat that shit up.
Add some humidity measurements on there.
Heat.
Humidity. How wet is it?
Oh.
Have a contest.
Oh yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
I love that she knew exactly what I was saying.
Pussy thermometers.
We're about done. We never took a break.
We never took a break.
That's okay. We'll add one in there.
Yeah, we'll add one in there.
I don't want Land to kick our ass.
Oh, he ain't gonna do shit. So y'all stay safe out there. We gonna be all right. I'm telling y'all, we gonna be all right.
We get through these 2 weeks.
We get through these 2 months, nigga. Ain't no weeks. It's gonna be months. I mean, y'all find a program that's gonna help y'all pay your bills and help you get by. I mean, I heard that AT&T was waiving fees, light bills in Atlanta, gas bill. Even if you don't need the shit, just use it, because you might need your cash for something else. Go get you some cash out the bank. That's what everybody been telling me. I went and got cash out the bank in New York because I was scared. In Philly, I'm walking around with $3,000 and nothing to spend it on. Because he was like,
you walking around with $3,000 in Philly?
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Coronavirus is not your concern.
No, I had it up under my titty. So you had to search for
tell them where it is. That's what we want to do. How much and where it is.
I would say if you hear of like a good program or something, hit the Facebook group, share it with other crack babies.
Yeah. Because they're out there, they're helping. They're helping. So, just we're going to be all right. Keep listening to us, because we're going to keep y'all laughing. Let me tell you something. Wash your hand, wash your nuts, wash your hair, wash your eyes, wash your everything.
And take it, like, it's going to be 2 months. Get to know your family a little bit. Like, read,
bullshit.
Enjoy, relax a little bit. Like, try to
go watch me on Netflix on The Degenerate.
Yeah.
Don't be fuck your family. If you don't fuck with them now, don't fuck with them niggas during the coronavirus. They gonna eat up all your motherfucking food.
Is that autobiographical or?
Yeah, that autobiographical. Don't be letting them niggas over there. You ain't fuck with them then. Don't be inviting them to y'all with no lot of food. Nigga being there stealing your tissue and shit. What's the deal with the tissue?
I have no idea. I do not understand why people are spending money on toilet paper.
I didn't buy no tissue. I bought Kotex.
You gonna wipe your ass with?
I bought Kotex because I figured these niggas done bought all the tissue. And what happened when your period come on? Mm-hmm. I already had tissue. I ain't know I thought about that shit. Them pole pads over there, they hold piss.
If you're gonna be at home for 2 months straight and they don't shut the water off, what's the big fucking deal? Just wash your ass.
This tells you how many people are shitting at work to steal company time. That's what's happening.
I don't understand the tissue. I saw one. Did you see the ladies on Facebook who got to fighting over the tissue?
Yes.
There was a shooting at Costco.
Nigga, you lying.
I'm dead serious. There was a shooting in the Greenwood Costco by me on Friday night.
I heard that. Did they die?
No.
What they die? A parking spot?
I think they were. Was it a parking spot? I heard clothing.
Clothing?
They were in the clothing section arguing. And somebody pulled a gun, and everybody started running. Like, just calm down. That's all we're trying to say.
He shot the person?
I don't think anybody got shot. Shots were fired. At least that's what the radio scanner said.
You got a radio scanner?
No, that's what Nerds on Facebook said.
You can download a scanner app, though.
That's crazy.
I don't understand it.
I already knew when this shit broke out. I said, white people are out buying bullets and bread. I already knew that they were buying bullet, bread, and eggs. That's
you do not want to survive the apocalypse. Keep telling y'all this. It's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. That bullshit you see on TV's not fucking real.
What's the apocalypse?
When everything fucking when electronic stuff gets ruined and you're used to living that way and you have to fucking actually kill your own food and you have to clean your own food.
What's wrong with that, nigga? I grew up like that.
People today cannot live that way.
People are mad that they can't go to a restaurant. People are seriously mad that they can't go to a restaurant even though it might kill their grandmother. They're choosing Applebee's over their grandma right now. Like they
take your grandmama to Applebee's.
All right, good plan. Public health expert over here. That's a great plan.
Take your grandmama. If you don't give a fuck about it, take her on out there.
I'm telling you, it's not. You don't want to.
I know how to fish, Deon.
I know you know how to fish, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because you know how to fish doesn't mean somebody doesn't know how to take that fish from you. It's going to suck. If you don't have the skills necessary to do whatever it is necessary to survive, you're just stockpiling for people who are bigger and stronger than you.
Are you saying that you think we're about to hit that, or are you just saying in general, why would you prep? Why would you stockpile?
I'm saying if you ain't ready to go all the way, stop wasting your time buying extra toilet paper.
Deon saying that shit, y'all, because if the apocalypse come, you can take his fish. Look at him.
I'm being one of the first motherfuckers to die. I'm gonna be a ghost laughing at y'all niggas.
That nigga can't fight you over no bread.
You got that right.
Snatch that whole.
I'm gonna piss on the bread. We gonna die together.
No,
he has a fish in his hat right
now.
Take that hat off.
That nigga can't fight over.
I got that fish on the wall that sings.
Yeah,
Billy Bass. Take me to the river.
No, he just saying that. Fuck that shit. You ain't get my motherfucking fish, nigga. You better sit down here. We gonna catch these bitches together, clean them, and eat it together. But I don't think
that's all they're gonna do.
I think people. You know why I think people really overreacting?
Why?
I'm gonna be honest, and I hate to say this. I think people overreacting because it's Donald Trump. That honestly, because Obama dealt with H1N1 and nobody panicked with that shit.
Yeah, they did. People went out and bought bread and toilet paper and
I don't remember that.
I didn't
participate. I don't even remember that. I think, and I'm saying this, and I'm being honest with you, I think people are overreacting because Donald Trump said it was a hoax when it was real. And I think, and don't nobody like Donald Trump. I think if it was any other president and this shit would have happened, they wouldn't be reacting the way they are. I think it's because people think Donald Trump is not smart enough to take care of this country.
All the government had to do was get the tests out. And they fucked it up over the last month.
He told him it was a hoax.
Yeah, he said it 18 days ago. Yeah.
He said it was a hoax. It was a Democratic hoax. It wasn't real. If he had taken it serious and did the right steps.
So you're telling me that the president of the United States didn't prioritize the people of this country because he didn't want to lose votes?
No, I'm saying that
because that's what happened.
Because that's exactly. If you listened last night to his press conference about the Fed, he's going on about how great this move was. Because Trump has been obsessing about the Fed raising rates and hurting his economy, so he won't get reelected. And so all he talked about was the economy. And then he walked out of the room after talking about what affected him. And then Pence took over, and he made Pence look presidential. And then they had this great press conference, tons of information. Like, Donald Trump is obsessed with what affects him, and that is, sadly, he is proving Hillary Clinton's point in 2016. What if you have a 4 o'clock in the morning phone call? Do you want Donald Trump at the helm when there's a major crisis? And this is, I don't know about you two, but I'm not personally scared. I remember on 9/11, being really scared because I was 18, but I knew it wasn't really going to affect me. I wasn't going to really have to, unless I got called up. Everybody, my mom's a nurse, I know people that are going to be affected with this. I may be affected with it. It's way more impactful, and it's there has been no sense that even if you didn't like George Bush in the days after 9/11,
you didn't feel not protected.
You didn't feel scared.
I remember when George Bush, I was at the Dome doing vending work. I used to do vending work back in the day for the football game. And we were playing a football game, and it was right after 9/11. And I remember when he bombed, because they put it on the big TV, and they said he just bombed Iraq or wherever the fuck he bombed. And I felt so proud. And I didn't vote for him. I'm a big-ass Democrat. But I felt like George Bush was my president, and he did what he had to do to protect this country. And that's why I tell you, people feel like, I believe I believe people are overreacting because they don't have, usually, no matter who your president is, whether a Democrat or Republican, it's some issues that you don't have faith in them. But overall issue, you believe that they're going to take care of the country. Yeah. I don't think people feel like this man gonna take care of the country.
Yeah.
If shit went down, like, I tell you what really bothered me when he said, wow, the test gonna be $3,000.
Right.
Remember he said that?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, and I'm adding up the people in my family. Well, I can pay for each one of my families to get tested. But what about people who cannot afford it? And I was like, that is so fucked up.
I do okay, and I can't. We called the other night, and it was $900, and I said, okay, everybody who hears that, the State Board of Health didn't know where to get a test. This was Saturday, and they said the day before the governor had bragged that there were 100 tests in Indiana, and then you find one hospital that has one, and it's $900, and so nobody's going to go get tested. So now you've got all these people on Facebook going, well, there's no cases. Look at this. It's because nobody's being tested. Like it's a complete failure by the government at every level, it's not just at Trump's feet. It's a multi-level agency failure. But
somebody had to tell Trump to say it was a hoax.
But at the end of the day, like when you look back at 9/11, you remember George W. Bush's leadership. The greatest moment of leadership through this crisis is at the NBA and the NCAA walking away voluntarily from millions, possibly billions of dollars for the public good. And they said, we're going to take that hit. Sacrifices being made by people like Deon going, I know I can't go to work and I'm going to have to suck it up. It's going to be horrible economically, but I'm going to get through this because if I do go to work, somebody's going to get hurt. Like every single person on the planet has to make some sacrifice. Donald Trump is not willing to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it wasn't Donald Trump in the office, I think we as America would feel a little bit safer.
Yeah.
I know I would have. Because when he first said this is a Democratic hoax, and then I started kind of Googling what this shit was, I said, I think this shit is real, man.
And when I watched the Democratic debate last night, it was an opportunity for one of those two guys to walk out and go, I know you're afraid. I know there's a lot of shit that you don't understand going on. Here's what's going on. We're going to get through this. Here's the next steps we need to take. Neither one of them did that. They just went after Trump. They went after each other. It's a complete lack of leadership at all levels of government. It's really, it's what we all as Americans have been saying to each other for a long time.
Don't talk about my Democratic Party.
You don't think that they...
I didn't watch the debate. I went to sleep.
He's right.
Yeah.
Neither one of them did a good job reassuring people.
Well, they old white men. That's why I wish Elizabeth Warren. I mean, both of them. I mean, either one of them can get elected and get excited and croak over right there before they do the speech.
That's what they asked. They were like, "You're 78 and you're 71. What are you doing to protect yourself?" They're like, "Well, we're not having crowds. We're doing online. I mean, it's
they're old as fuck."
You watched it. Did you feel even? I know I'm not a Democrat.
I called like the last 15, 20 minutes of it, and it was basically Joe Biden going, and Bernie going, the idea is this, and this is the idea. And like neither one of them talked about it.
He was talking about, Bernie Sanders talked about Medicare for all, and it's like, all right, dude, even if you agree with that, that's a 5-year argument. Like, people want to know what you're doing this week, and Joe Biden at least had some plans, but it was just very divisive, and I think right now people are looking for somebody to bring people together, which is why I'm proud to announce that Miss Pat is running for president.
Child, you don't want me to be president.
You couldn't do worse.
No, you about right. I be cussing them white motherfuckers out. I be like, the first thing you gonna do is get rid of them bitches diamond and sickles.
All right, well, never mind. Deon, do you want to run for president?
I do, actually. I would make this motherfucker not raggedy anymore.
That's a great campaign slogan.
Make him not raggedy. Make this motherfucker not raggedy no more. If you're racist, you get your dick cut off. Gotcha. All racists get their dicks chopped up.
That is not going to be a popular plot.
Keep your racism in your car like I do.
That's a bumper sticker. Keep your racism in your car like I do. I'm going to make that deal. That's our shirt. Yeah. Keep your racism, because I be cussing in the car. But I don't think
you be cussing in your house.
When I'm driving down
but
here,
I don't think you can say anything to white people that's racist. I really don't.
White people seem to think so.
People,
What?
did you hear Garyana's response to,
Yeah.
to that episode? Like,
Oh yeah, they did call Gary. I
Yeah,
know.
they call
We
all
had to get-
kind of racist.
Oh yeah,
just because you have a certain skin color doesn't mean you're racist. That's kind of a racist idea.
but I mean, like, if we call y'all hunkies and crackers, that really don't bother
It's
me.
not offensive.
But if you say N-word, me and Deon will literally beat the dog shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know what it is, and I keep telling white people this. When you say nigger to us, it's something. It goes through our bodies. We can feel it.
Yeah.
Even if you just randomly saying it, you can literally feel it.
When I was younger, it affected me a lot worse than it does today. Like if I hear somebody, normally when someone calls you the N-word, the response is, it's a fight or flight response. Now I hear it and I look at people and I'm like, is that the best you can do?
Right.
If that's all you got, I'm not going to waste my time getting mad. I'll cuss you out in my car. Like, I just don't have that energy anymore to be ready to stomp a mud hole in you because you call me a nigger at the grocery store. Like,
Right.
I don't give a fuck. That hassle of whooping your ass and everything that's come after that is not, like, I'd rather not deal with the hassle of what happens afterward.
Do you think it's that they want that emotional reaction because they want that power over you?
Yeah. No one says that word in anger and not know the repercussions of it.
Did y'all see the two women on the airplane that got to fighting?
No.
I did, yeah.
Oh my! Somebody sitting there and said, "Is that you?" I said, "No, but I would have did the same motherfucking thing."
Yeah.
So there's a black woman and a white woman sitting in the airplane. The black woman's the window seat. The white woman's got the aisle seat. I don't know if she was texting somebody and dropped the N-word or she called one of the flight attendants the N-word because it was two black flight attendants. She dropped the N-bomb and the black lady sitting next to her was like, I know you're not finna sit here and let's see if I can find it. It's on
I got it right here.
Yeah, pull it up. So she gets to fighting. And
They was in the air too.
yeah.
You don't realize it. You don't realize it. I thought you was cool. And you gonna sit here and call him a fucking nigga while you sitting beside an African American woman. You are fucking stupid. You need to be locked the fuck up. I hope they lock your motherfucking ass up. Cause you a dumbass bitch. You a dumbass bitch. Who the fuck is a nigga? You done lost your bitch. You done lost your motherfucking life.
He mad.
You done lost your motherfucking life. You understand?
She looks exactly like she sounds, guys.
She's like she
You're fucking blind, you fucking stupid cunt.
Cunt?
Yeah, you're a cunt, bitch. You're a fucking cunt. You're so
The fucking magical motherfucking guy.
Magical mother.
Cunt is not a bad word to black people. Like, you don't give a fuck about that. That's not gonna hurt anybody. She starts crying because she's the victim. You see the white man's face in the seat behind him? His face the whole time is like, oh dear.
Oh my. I can't wait to text Sheila about this. A Negro got in a fight on the plane.
Negro.
That's what he's texting his wife.
Oh.
I was very worried. I was afraid that she might have a gun.
In the air. The fucking plane is flying. But no, when she said, I'm a magical motherfucking cunt. I felt that shit. I felt like she had a unicorn on her head when she said that shit.
She looks like Busta Rhymes a little bit.
She did.
Give it some more.
She gave us a mo too, right upside her motherfucking head.
Looks like George Foreman.
I like how
That's the main reason I don't put seatbelts on the plane.
Why?
In case you got to jump up and knock a nigga the fuck out.
Never once.
I always go to sleep on the plane. I don't want to be. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. The only time I'm awake is for when free drinks come around.
I wonder did they get locked up? They probably did.
It looked like they took the black lady off the plane, not the white lady.
No, they just moved her seat.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that woman's gonna press charges, so that shit's gonna go viral if it hasn't gone viral already. Because I saw it on Twitter.
Was that did that just happen, this week?
I saw it yesterday.
All All right, y'all, we got to go because we got to do other shit. But y'all stay safe out there. We truly appreciate y'all. We're going to try to keep y'all laughing and entertained through this bullshit. But you know, my kids is at home, me, child, so I ain't no telling what the fuck going to happen around here. Child, these niggas about to eat me out of house and home.